A little over 5 years ago, my life and the world I lived in was a dark and scary place. I was addicted to methamphetamine through IV use, and I was literally a walking dead man. I chose drugs before I chose my family. I chose drugs in an abandoned house, hiding from the police with a needle in my arm, rather than sitting at the dinner table with my family. A 20-year veteran, being a drug addict, I didn't know how to stop. I wanted to many times. I just didn't know how to, much less have the willpower to. Through a divine intervention, I was arrested on August 19th, 2018, on another drug trafficking charge. God was doing for me what I couldn't do for myself. I had to be removed physically from my situation and be put in spiritual timeout. I know it seems strange, but I remember wanting to thank the police officer that day for arresting me. I was beat down from the life that I had created, and at 130 pounds, I had destroyed my life, my family's life, and anyone else who I come in contact with. After going through the process of being booked in and entering my cell, there laid a Bible. And lo and behold, when I opened it up, I was in the book of Jeremiah 29. And it read, "For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. Plans for a future and a hope, not for disaster and evil. You will search for me and you will find me when you search for me with all your heart, and I will be found by you, says the Lord." I wanted to know what that was. I want to know what that future and that hope was, because I had no hope then and my future was dark. So that night I prayed. I prayed with a broken heart. Okay, God, I'll search for you. I'll search for you with all of my heart. Let me find you and I'll follow you for the rest of my life. And that's the very moment that my transformation started. After crying out to God, he pulled me out of that pit, just like he did David in Psalms 40. David writes, "I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined to me, and he heard my cry. He brought me up out of that pit of destruction, out of the miry clay, and he set my feet upon a rock, making my footsteps firm." See, waiting on God can be difficult at times, but God rescued David just like he rescued me. He pulled David out of that pit and put him on solid ground. The Lord gave him confidence and hope. He's done the same thing for me. And it's my job, it's my duty to God to share that same confidence and that same hope to others. I've been with Freedom Lake Ministries for the past 20 months, and in that time, I've been given the grace and the space to build my relationship with God. Through the discipleship program, I've learned how to pray with confidence. I've learned how to give my testimony to a complete stranger. I've learned how to defend the gospel and to share that without any disputes. I've got love and joy that's embedded deep in my heart again. I've got kindness. I've got gentleness. I'm at that step in my journey where some may launch off and some may return home or some other place that God has called them. Some may stay on here at Freedom Lake. With a lot of thought in my decision and through a lot of prayers, I've decided to stay on staff here at Freedom Lake. So I want to thank each and every one of you for your part, for your love, for your support, and thank you for your part in Freedom Lake Ministries being a place where you can allow God to do his work in you without the distractions from the world. And thank you, Delta Daniel, for this beautiful smile. Without you, without you, I wouldn't have been able to stand up here with the confidence that I have today. You're a true blessing from God. To all you guys back here in the church storm, you guys rock. I've had the pleasure, I've had the honor to watch each and every one of you men grow in your walk with God. Each one of you is truly a vessel made for honor. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your lives. And last but not least, Tony and Kim Cash. Wow. I've seen you guys witness to hundreds of men's lives without expecting nothing in return. That's awesome. You invited me in your home. You loved me like a mother. You loved me like a father with their own child, and walked every step with me on my journey. You helped me make choices that honor God without selfish motives. You're not just a friend. You're not just a mentor. You're not just a pastor. And you're not just his wife. You guys are my family, and I want to thank you. Thank you.